What up, Internet? I'm Young Guru, and welcome back to Iretown. In the last episode, we built a hospital just in time for our infectious disease to pass through our town. So that's not the best way to go about it. And if I remember correctly, we are building up stockpiles of stone in the hope of upgrading my houses that are all around to be able to deal with our firewood situation, which is not terrible, but at the same time is not great. We have 51 adults and 16 children as we enter the second quarter century, so I'm feeling pretty good. No nomads have shown up. That's okay though. 25 years, let's look at our population. It's been doing pretty well, going up and up and up. Children, staying at a fair percentage of our total population. We had a little die-off there. That was our disease striking us. I think right here was like a famine. And this was due to a lack of children earlier on. But all in all, feeling quite good. What do you cost? 40 stone. That does release you. We're approaching 100 iron. Stone is low, that's okay. We just burned through all our stone pretty much to build this. So yeah, we're running low, or approaching the point where we gotta run low on iron, which is a thing. But we have our mines built, or at least one of them built. So we could start allocating people there. Let's get rid of that though. We also lost an adult to old age. Not a huge fan of that, but oh no, what happened to you? Crushed by a rock. Ugh. That is, let's get our builders out of here. We don't need you anymore. We got some people that are going hungry. Do you have no food? You only have firewood. These houses are not hungry, which is good. Let's see. You are at maximum, as are you. Herbalist is maxed out. What about down here? 4? 4. We can have more woodcutters, but that does not seem to be a problem at the moment. Okay, we could add more fish to one of our fisheries, but then we'd have next to no laborers, so I think we're just going to hold steady with people being, from time to time, hungry. How many of the... We got 3 people here, okay. Seems like the right amount. I'm trying to remember what the conversion cost from wood to stone was. 16 wood and 8 stone. So 32 more stone and 8 more wood to convert a wood house to a stone house. I think I'm going to pull out 2 stone cutters. It's going to slow down our stone production, but add... No, click, click. 2 people to the mine. And they are going to collect iron. For the moment, we're not... Coal is used, I think, can be used to heat houses as well as to make steel tools instead of iron tools. Yeah, it's logs and irons, log, iron, and coal. So I think the steel tools last about twice as long. So the only real savings you're getting is a reduction in the amount of wood you're using. Because if it's 1 unit of wood and 1 unit of iron for an iron tool. If you need 2 of those, that's 2 wood and 2 iron, compared to 1 wood, 1 iron, and 1 coal. So I think we're just going to keep doing iron tools for now, because wood does not seem to be a resource problem for us at the moment. Oh, who died, and how did you die? Starvation. Oh. We did get another laborer, though. So I think I might tack you up to 3 and get another fisherman. Try to get a little more food production. How are these doing year over year, by the way? Okay, so close to 600. That's not what I want. Ouch, what's happening here? Starving, starving, starving. Oh. What are you producing? About 600 per year. Oh boy. Oh, no, 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 no. So many people dying. Da-da-da. This is not so good. 45-14. And now we have no laborers. Ugh. Okay, how do I remedy this? Let's pull back on stone production. Oh, another person died. This is less good. Everybody's starving. It's that statement I made earlier about not worrying about food. It's turning into a major problem. And I don't really have... I guess up here would be the next place to start building food production. Hopefully we can weather this storm. Still at 60 population. 59. 58, oh boy. The more people that die, though, the less food we need, right? That's the way to think about this. That's my thought. I don't know where to put more food. I mean, maybe we can go out over to here. Put a forestry lodge to create woods to hunt and gather in. I guess that might be the way to go. Oh, food is low. Yes, yes it is. We still got these people who should be distributing the food all around. Oh, we have no laborers. Oh. Let's get rid of our miners. Oh god, 1 laborer. This is not so good, not so good. No more laborers. Ugh. That means not getting our food from one area to another. It's got to be slowed down due to a lack of laborers. Do I have a stone cutter in there? Why? What was that person doing in there? See, we got all these stockpiles. They're like completely empty. Which is a sign that we're not producing at any meaningful rate. Oh boy. So let's zoom out a bit. We don't have too much hunger in our houses. Okay, we got a handful more laborers. I think I might send one of them over to fish. Give me more food. We lost a hunter too. Somebody else died. What about gatherers? Our gatherers are full up. Oof. I do not know how to remedy this. The lack of education for these people is absolutely killing me. Also, what is all this iron doing down here? Who brought that down there? You uneducated people are just being stupid. So it looks like our herbalist is planting in that storage barn as opposed to up here where this person would have access to it. Do you have onions, mushrooms? Yeah, I'm not seeing any herbs up there. What about here, though? Roots. Little coat just laying on the ground. Another person died. 56 people total. 2 people are hungry. Get more food. Let's get another hunter. Oh god, people dying. It's got four foresters. Which could backfire on us. I think I'm just gonna boost this up to 12. Come on, mouse, click. Get that up to 4. Max out our fishing production. So 12 fishermen, 8 gatherers, 8 hunters, 2 herbalists. I don't know if herbs help with hunger or just health. This is part of the game mechanics that I haven't looked up, so I just honestly don't know. There's a lot of hungry people. Only one now, because one of them died. Lots and lots and lots and lots of death going on. We're down to 53 people. Oh boy. I would love to have that not dip below 50. Because that's our critical value for the achievement is 50 people. Though I don't know if it's 50 adults or 50 total population for 20 years. And we've maintained it since year 20 or maybe year 15 even. So if we dip now, then we hit the reset button. Hoping we don't. What's going on up here? Somebody hunt these. Get us more food. This food, I would love to see this food start climbing to, 500. Get us a safe buffer of food. No one is hungry currently. One of the houses has a hunger meter. 2 of them have it. What is that? Oh, that's an 11-year-old living all by herself. What about you? A 12-year-old all alone with only firewood. Somebody bring that person food. 52 people total. Looks like 38 adults. We've lost a ton of adults. We're at over a third of our population being children. I don't know what that says about our culture. Honestly, don't know if that's good or bad. I feel like that actually might be reflective of the real world and developing cultures, but maybe not. What is all this doing down here? Bring it up here, people. It's a lack of labor is our problem. These children need to grow up and become manual labor for me. Gophering food from one place to the other. Okay, we're in a holding pattern right now. I think I remember the last time rebuilding houses kind of evicted the elderly and actually led to a pretty quick population expansion. I'm gonna put that here. See where a fishing dock would fit up here that would not overlap. Oh, wow. So I think if you overlap your fishing docks, you take a pretty big hit to food production. So what about... Whoa. Put that on pause. That seems to be pretty much the only place to put that. That's not going to be all that productive. And just a tiny bit of overlap. I'm okay with that. At the same time, we're going to build a road over to it. I have next to no laborers to actually do that. Food is low. We're at 100, 200, 300. I'm liking that. Still no laborers whatsoever. I think somebody died of age. And we're not producing any iron or stone, which is very detrimental. I just want to get to that point where I can start churning out my resources. What'd you die of? Childbirth. Ugh. It's a brutal roll of the dice. Let's chop down these resources. Just get rid of them. See, I'm really seeing the challenge by not having schools. I want to say an educated person doubles the production from any area. So all these 8 gatherers would, or these 4 would be producing as 8. So I'd have twice as much food from gathering, from hunting, twice as many logs from chopping wood, twice as much stone, twice as much fishing. Everything just twice as much, which makes growing your population a whole lot easier. So basically, yeah, you got to dedicate a lot more resources to food production. We are holding at 53. We're teetering on the brink of massive failure. All right, let's look at this. My food production is 28 plus 2, 30 people producing food out of a population of 40 workers. That's 75% of my people are focused on food. This might be telling me my iron is... No, just food. So that kind of gives a perspective of what uneducated people do to your production. Is everybody's focused on food. Which again, probably very accurate for this time period that this is representing. We're not industrialized in any meaningful way. pushing up to close to 60 population again. Let's take a look at this. Did we dip below? Let's go to 2 years. Total population. I'm not getting a 50 marker on that, which is somewhat upsetting. And looks like it might be above 50. It says 52. I don't want 52. I wish there was a option for vertical scaling, but there's not. I think we maintained our population. I think we pulled it off. Still food, right? Ugh. Again, we got just about a third of our total population is children. So we're not going to see too much action right now. I think I'm just going to let this kind of churn about. Get this fishing dock prepared to be built. But I'm not actually going to build it. Also, they have not built this pathway yet. Whoops, trailing off. I wonder if they wait to build the roads until there's actually a structure over there. That'd be kind of interesting, kind of AI intelligence going on. Okay, our children are growing up. We got 3 laborers. This is helping out. Okay, and now this is back to only needing to be built. Oh, good lord, our iron is also low, which means we're gonna start to run out of tools. Just put one person into there. They won't be producing much iron, but better than nothing. Let's zoom in on this thing, by the way. You got your worker shed, entrance here, your other entrance right in here, and then fire just coming out the top. This woodcutter is going crazy. Let's get our orientation back. Facing the traditional direction. Which I think in the first game I said was north, but is actually south. Let's see. Yep. That is definitely south. Food is low. I know food is low. Our wood production is also dropping somewhat. Oh, we got 6 laborers now, though. This is not bad. We can put a few more into our foresters because we really cut back on that. Our food is doing fairly well. As more and more children grow up, we can... Let's put one more miner. I want to get a few more stone cutters too. I also don't know if adults require more food than children. That'd be interesting to find out. All these things about this game that I've played quite a bit of that I don't actually know. one nice thing about our lack of productivity is that we are quite replete with storage areas. Now we're adding some more stone cutters so we can hopefully start fixing up these houses. We definitely have not enough stone to actually do that. How many houses do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 houses. So we're going to need a ton of stone to actually do this. Good amount of iron too. Our iron is down to 17. Ooh. We'd basically been living off of what we came with and what was laying on the ground. And I think we have some up here. By some, I mean not really much at all. A little bit of stone. Some more iron over there, some stone over here. Little iron there, stone. Decent amount of stone here. But that is so far away from our town. And other than that, we have pillaged the land completely. There's a little bit of iron here. And we're low on, I think it's telling us iron and stone. Food and iron. I think we can live a little bit without iron for a while, just because we have a nice stockpile of tools, and it looks like we're kind of pegged at that 10, 11 point mark. So that is what it is. If we could get nomads, it would probably crush our food requirements, but at the same time would... Yeah, this is just not going to get done. Prioritize building the road, but it would allow us to do massive stone and iron working. We crested back up to 60 people. Oh, yeah, 60. So that's not bad. Oof. Let's see, 3 people in a mine. Maybe, I don't know how many people we need in there to have positive production. Boost that up to 4. Also, the yield from a mine, you get your 100% and it splits between iron and coal. So if you dedicate a mine to coal, you don't get any iron out of it. So that's another reason to stick with only producing iron, because iron is absolutely needed, and the extra cost in wood is you can replenish that. You have the same problem with stone. Each map has a limit to the amount of stone you can have based on how many quarries you're actually going to build. And quarries are the worst. It's this huge area that once this is done remains a hole forever. It'd be kind of nice if you could, you know, in 25 or 50 years or something, landfill it and start building homes and other things on top of it. Maybe not another quarry, but just repurpose that land. But it is lost forever. Or maybe like a super storage area. Yeah, going on here. Only wood is being dropped down here. They're putting iron not in the stockpiles. I don't know why. I don't understand these people. Use your stockpiles. Look at this food though. We're at, oh, good lord. We're over 1,000. That is delightful. Our iron though, not doing so well. Go away, mine. use a few more kids growing up to get more miners, but that's the world we live in. Oh, food though. And there we enter early spring at the end of the 3rd decade. We managed to survive a little bit of a die-off. We're back up to more than 60 people, 63 people total. Let's see if they can actually handle this lack of, or the amount of food being produced, or if they get greedy and gluttonous. But for now, we are living and surviving. Thank you for joining me. I'm Young Guru, and I will see you next time.